Go ahead, kick it.
Having the guys in town now, it really, this is what it's all about. This is where it's really fun. And I think part of it for me is when they first get here, they're handling things very professionally. They're used to me and the way I handle business, which is from a very professional, direct, deal with the issues perspective, which I think is part of why they chose to work with Master Plan. But having them here, things begin to loosen up over time. I start to hear the stories about what's going on the train, to and from workouts. I hear stories about what's going on in the evenings. Obviously, you get the razzing back and forth about girlfriends, how some guys call it a distraction, other guys, handle it in a different manner. So it becomes pretty entertaining. And I think as I get to see them let their guard down and we kind of knit together, it's really as a Master Plan family, it's a lot of fun. And this is part of what makes it so very rewarding. You know, one of the things about this group of guys is none of them got invited to the Combine. Of the 300 plus players that get invited to the Combine every year, roughly about 200 of those get drafted, which means as a result of going to the Combine and either through medicals, through their physical training, or through the interview process, or perhaps even through other testing issues, they find themselves being knocked out of the draft. And then you have another 70, 75 players who ultimately end up getting drafted that did not get invited to the Combine in the first place. So roughly a fourth of the players that are drafted each year actually did not get an invitation to the Combine. So it leaves a great opportunity for these guys if they do everything right, both on the field, off the field, in their interviews and on their pro day. Gives them a tremendous opportunity to escalate themselves on draft day and ultimately find themselves drafted by someone's club. So just the very fact that you don't get invited to the Combine is really not an indicator as to whether a player is going to ultimately be drafted, and even more importantly, whether it's not a strong indicator of success in the NFL. I had about an hour-and-a-half meeting with one of the NFL clubs regarding one of my veterans, and in the process of a conversation, one of the things we discussed was the number of NFL players on rosters that have been drafted, and their own research, which is something we found over the last few years as well, is that outside of the first and second round, there are actually more undrafted free agents on NFL clubs than there are draft picks in any given round.
Overall experience, it was great. I'm thankful for the opportunity and everything. So
it's been fun. It's been a great experience. Just be able to train for the NFL draft,
Came and got better. That was all of our goals, and pretty sure we accomplished that. It all showed pro day.
It goes quick. It was fun. Had a good time with all the guys. And,
I do too.
I think we all got better. That's for sure. I don't think there's a question whether or not we got better.
I came here in one goal, and I was get faster. Thanks to my great agent and Tom Christian, I accomplished that goal.
Parting words. This is the last night. And you? No. Is it best just to be quiet about it?
Again, it's one of the things that, from our perspective, we want to make sure that we make the, I don't know what I want to say about that.
One more time. The whole thing.
What, I gotta do it again?
Oh yes, please. With
Hey, I
energy.
forgot what I said.
With passion.
That was awesome.